been out of the game for a while, getting back into the single scene can be quite daunting, as Tom Hanks discovered in Sleepless in Seattle.
When's the last time you were out there?
Jimmy Carter, 1978.
Things are a little different now.
Relationships expert John Aiken is here with tips on surviving the dating game. And that dipping that toe back in for the first time, is it like riding a bicycle, or is it one of those things where you actually have to relearn?
Well, I think for some people, if they've been out of it for a long time, then they've actually got to upskill. For others, it's about just sort of gathering yourself and getting back in it again.
See, for a lot of people, the last time they dated, the word upskill didn't even exist.
Yeah.
Because the communication that we have with each other, there are so many different types of communication now.
Yeah, look, there's lots of ways in which we communicate. You've got the online option now that people might have not had in the past. You know, the Facebook, the Twitter, all of that sort of option is now there when you're thinking about dating and getting back into it.
So how do you know when you're ready to get back into the scene?
Well, I think you do need to let go of the past. That's quite a big one, you know, because a lot of people say, I'm wanting to meet the right person, but I can't quite get over the last person. So that's a real key when you're thinking about getting back into it. And I think also, you know, knowing, you know, that you're ready now to meet someone long term, as opposed to just playing the field and doing things in a sort of a light-hearted way.
How do you get that confidence, though? Because, you know, you really are putting yourself out there and testing yourself, and whether or not your personality, the way you look, all of those sorts of things are going to be of interest to the opposite sex.
Yeah, look, I think with dating, you just can't take it too personally. You've got to look at it as a process of elimination. Everyone's out there trying to find the right partner. If it doesn't work, then you move on to the next one, rather than looking at it as a possible opportunity for rejection or, you know, missing out.
Do you think it helps to know what you're looking for, or is that two-directional? Are you limiting your opportunities that way?
No, I think, Cam, you don't want to take that shotgun approach. You do want to have an idea of what partner you're looking for, you know, and some of the traits that you find are important.
So you think you should have a list? Because can't that then limit the possibilities?
Yeah, you don't want to have... I remember meeting a woman, she had 20 things on a list. And I said, look, as a guy, I'm exhausted, even just hearing about it. So you do want to have some general ideas, but don't have long, specific lists that are essentially going to rule everybody out.
So where do you go to meet chicks, in our case, or blokes, in Lisa's case?
Well, look, I think you've just got to be open to as many opportunities as you can, whether it is online or whether you're going through personal hookups or, you know, the dinner parties, the sports clubs that you might meet them. Just having that really open mind is very important. What
about the online dating? Because I know that the numbers are phenomenal now, but is there still a stigma associated with meeting people that way?
I don't think as much now, no, because there are so many people doing it, and it's been in our culture now for some time. And there are so many success stories of people that are hooking up, getting to know each other, falling in love and marrying. So I think it's okay now. Yeah.
Okay. So what happens, there's a very high likelihood of rejection. Is it, if at first you don't succeed, try again? That's
right. You go and try a suit. If it doesn't fit, you put it back on the rack, go to the next one. That's your basic process, keeping it in terms of elimination, rather than this is about rejection, I'm a failure, I'm not good enough. Don't go down that path, just keep it nice and simple.
But how do you keep your confidence up?
Yeah, that's
you know, if you keep getting rejected and the connection just isn't there, you would start to feel like it's me. I'm the one that's the problem.
That's right. We've all been there where you get that situation where you're starting to take it too personally.
Yep.
I think friends come in really in an important way here. Use them to basically stay on track and keep objective, rather than spiralling.
All right, well, let's sum it up. You've got some tips here for us, because a lot of people are faced with this and they're not sure what to do. Give yourself a makeover. That would help with confidence right from the start. Know what you're looking for. Let go of the past. No one wants to hear about that, do they? And don't take it personally if people aren't exactly enamoured with you initially. And be open to all the opportunities.
That's the one, Cam.
All right. Okay.
Make it sound easy.
Or just do a bit of prep before getting out there. Know what you're in for.
Yeah. Is that a wedding ring on your finger?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, I went through the process and I managed to get through it okay.
Good man. Thanks, John.
Thanks a lot, John.